Atlanta 2023 real estate market predictions. Ashton and I are going to break out our crystal balls and tell you what's going to happen next year. But Ashton, first, what happened this year? Where are we? Give us the baseline.
Yeah. So the big talk this year was interest rates.
And they've gone up a lot.
They did. They actually doubled.
Wow.
This year, which is pretty unprecedented. That's never happened before in history. And that caused a lot of fear in the markets and really slowed buyer demand as a result in this.
I can't remember this amount of uncertainty. I mean, since probably 2007, 2008, people just aren't sure. People are just unsure.
And rightfully so, because there's been so much volatility in the market. It's, a common thing for buyers and sellers to not really be sure what to do. So they get in this holding pattern. And the best way to describe kind of that current marketplace is it's a little bit frozen.
Yeah, it is. So, it's interesting because people are uncertain and it's kind of frozen. But the people who want to buy and the people who want to sell are both doing it right now because both supply and demand have dropped. So it's not like the market's crashing or anything because people are not selling as much. There is less demand because of interest rates.
Correct.
But people are still doing it when they want to.
They are, and they're honestly having good success when they are. So our listings are still, still selling in a matter of a couple of weeks. They're still achieving over 99% of their asking price. That's, both of those stats are a little bit better than the average data for the metro, and yet that still is good. As a result. So I think, it's just different than what we saw previously, and it might not be as fun or as an exciting of a market, but I think we're just balancing back to what we were pre-COVID, which is what was predicted in 2020.
Yeah, if you look at those trend lines from 2017, 2018, like on prices and stuff, a lot of them you can see they're coming back to the long-term historic trend line.
Yeah, which is a good thing. It's what we really saw the last couple of years wasn't normal.
For sure.
And now we're going back into that quote-unquote normal market.
Yep. All right, so crystal ball. In 2023, we do, other people are making predictions too. So like we have some stuff from Goldman Sachs and from the National Association of Realtors.
Yeah.
What are people saying about next year? And then what do we think that's going to mean for Atlanta?
Absolutely. So they're saying that overall nationally prices are going to increase almost 8%. Decrease almost 8% next year. So interest rates are predicted to stay around 6% as a whole. Prices are expected to decrease around 8%, which, puts us in more of this kind of normalized real estate market as a result. Now, there are some markets that they're predicting 10 to 15% decreases on,
the markets like Boise, Las Vegas, Austin, who saw the humongous rise up the last couple of years.
San Francisco, those prices are predicted to come, double digit downward. And those were pretty inflated markets to begin with, so I'm not super surprised by that. In addition to that, nationally, they are predicting, which we're really excited about, that Atlanta is actually the #1 real estate market to watch.
Yeah, National Association of Realtors, that was fun to see that.
It is great to see that, and you'll see a lot of people resharing that. But what does that really mean? Because it could be bad or it could be good, right?
Yeah, that's why when you said, hey, #1 to watch, I was like, what are we watching for?
Yeah, what are we watching for? But it really boils down to affordable housing, the supply of homes on the market or lack thereof, where jobs are going, and ultimately the diversity in a marketplace that allows for people to want to transact in it. So that's an exciting thing and an upward trend that I believe will allow us to outpace some other markets.
Yeah, while the overall market, like you said, predicted to be down this year, Atlanta's trend as a city is up. We are on a very upward trend as a city. So you've got those things going against each other coming this year. And so most people are predicting that's going to be better for us, which once again, I think practically speaking, if you're thinking about buying or selling a house this year, I think you're going to be able to do it with good success. Less transactions matter if you have a company that is a real estate company or, you're doing an investment fund or something. But if you're purchasing your house or a couple investment properties, that doesn't really matter. The supply and demand is what matters. And those are pretty stable.
Those are going to be stable next year. We predict that they're going to be stable next year. So I think, honestly, that's my #1 prediction is that the market will fall back into more of a stable space, which is a great market for buyers and sellers to transact. If it is like 2018 and 2019, those were good markets. you might not have received 15 offers on your house and got a six-figure over listing price, and at the same time, that's not normal.
But if you had asked people in 2018, how's the market? 98 out of 100 people would have been like, this is a good market. This is a good market. Yeah. So that would be perfectly fine.
You didn't have to run into the house the minute it was listed in order to have a chance at it, and it's a friendly.
Yeah, but the good houses are still going fast. They still are even right now.
They are. So I think that's going to continue, and it's going to be a really friendly market for our clients to transact in.
If we can help you guys next year, if you have any questions about the market, we obviously hit some of the high points here. We have plenty of other thoughts. So we'd love to talk to you about it, though. Send us a message like so many of you do, and we'd be happy to help you navigate next year's market and figure out how to win in 2023 for your real estate portfolio.